Okay, so y'all, story time. So y'all, please tell me if I'm wrong. So today, this dude.
I wanted to send her 9 dirty pennies from the floor if I found them on the floor.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So this video is the part 2 video I posted previously of the woman who was calling out a man who slid to her Instagram DM to cash up her $30 for lunch, and she was asking if she being ungrateful for her not understanding why this man is sending her $30 rather than $100 and above, because she was expecting $100 and above when this man approached her that he wants to send lunch money for her. If you haven't seen that video, go check out that video. That was women's reaction to the entire story. So go check out that video so you get full context, because you see the original video and then a backstory of what happened. So go check out that video. It's very important. I'll leave it down in the description box and also up in the card so you get full context before you can join this conversation. So in this video, we're going to hear men's reaction to this video, if she's been ungrateful for not appreciating a $30 catch up that was sent for her for lunch, or if $30 is enough for lunch, or if $30 is not enough for lunch. It's really interesting, like hearing the men's opinion. Guys, you want to watch this video to the end, because some of the things they were saying just got me thinking, and it's interesting to know that the men and the woman's response were like, okay, we got you thinking. Anyway, guys, let's go check out men's reaction to this video. Then we'll come back and talk more. But please go down in the comment section and share your thought about this video. With that all said, guys, we'll talk.
And this man sent me $30.
I had to cut it off right there because she went on to say that $30 does not fill up half her tank. She said that when she goes to lunch or when she goes to eat, she orders an appetizer, a main entree, dessert, and a drink, possibly 2 drinks. The one question I have for her is, where the hell do you work that you can sit down for that long to get your food for lunch? Second of all, it's a random dude on Instagram, and it's $30 that you didn't have before. If I find $1 on the ground and I don't even need it, I'm happy. Between the weirdo dudes that send money to random people on social media, the women like that, ungrateful women, and the married people in the dating pool, we are so cooked. Now, while $30 is a weird number, I think that a reasonable person can make $30 work for lunch. So a question to all the women, is $30 enough for you to eat lunch? Answer that in the comment section below.
Now everybody arguing over $30. I done heard all kind of thesis, paragraph, and all other kind of nonsense. With all that being said, ain't nobody asked the one question, the only question we really need to know. Did you send it back? Did you send a little bit of $30 back? That's the question of the day. And did you receive $30 or $31, to cover the fee for the withdrawal of the $30? So that means you actually got $30. Or where you gonna pay for your dinner with your Cash App card? These are the questions people want to know. This what make the world turn. As the world turn over $30. Bye.
Oh no.
Order a appetizer, a entree.
Yes, you're being ungrateful. That's what it is at the end of the day. He asks you, yo, I want to pay for your lunch. Cool, no problem. You didn't give him a budget. You didn't tell him how much lunch is. Nothing. Sent you $30. $30 can get you lunch probably anywhere in the city. And I'm in Chicago. You can get lunch anywhere. Lunch ain't never going to be more than probably $21. You know what I'm saying? It's only if you're doing liquor and all that other stuff during lunch. So you're going back to work. Nobody should be drinking any liquor or 5-star meal before you go back, 5-course meal before you go back to work. You're going to be sleepy. You're not going to be productive at all. So why would you do that? Hello, you're being ungrateful. Just because you do that for you doesn't automatically mean that he had to do that for you. He didn't have to send you $30 at all.
Yeah.
You're just being very, very ungrateful. And 2, leave these type of men alone. Like, if you didn't tell him how much to send you and you just said, bet, he said, I'm going to cover your lunch. You said, okay, cool. Here's the Cash App. He sent you the money. Where's the problem? Like, share, and comment. What do you think?
Please do.
And this man sent me $30.
The first thing I want to highlight is $30 isn't enough, because $100 is how much you spend on your food. $100 is how much you're willing to spend on your meals. This man was specifically talking about one meal, lunch. He ain't talking about dinner. He not talking about tomorrow's breakfast. He talking about one meal, and that's lunch. Okay? If you spending a 100 ball on your food, right, as it means that that's how you eat as a woman, then you probably should have gave him a price point. So when he DM'd you and said, let me get you lunch, you should have told him my lunch is 100. Based off the aesthetic of your TikTok account, I'm almost pretty sure you are not scared to tell a man, yeah, if you can afford me, then you can afford me. If you can't, you can't. So why at this specific time did you settle for $30 to be given to you if you know the price point is minimum 100? Like, why as a woman, if you know anything less than 100 wouldn't be enough, would you allow a man to send you money without giving him the price point? Now, I also want to this man. And the reason why I'm going to say that this man was in the wrong, partially he kind of was in the wrong, is because when you go to a woman's profile, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, right? Twitter, whatever, all of her pictures will tell you if you can afford her or not.
Yeah, kind of.
If you ladies didn't realize that, now you know. If you ladies been knew that, good. But if I go to a woman's social media account, I immediately know whether I can afford her or not. So for this man to send $30, knowing that he looked at her social media and saw like her aesthetic of nothing but luxury, he should have, truthfully, he should have never DM'd her. Like if he knew he could only afford to send like 30, he should have never DM'd her, to be honest.
Okay.
And I think they're both wrong. Like, I think he's wrong for even trying to shoot his shot at someone that he can't afford because he can't afford her. Come on now, he can't, right? I went to her TikTok and then thought about this video and then realized her price point is a minimum 100 for food, and it all makes sense that he can't afford her. He was just really trying to make a good introduction. And that's cool. It was respectful. Like, it was nice. He leading with money. But if you know you can't afford a certain woman of a certain lifestyle, don't approach her. Just leave her alone. But she's also ungrateful because it's like, come on now. It also is ungrateful because if you're not going to tell him what's the minimum price point, then you might as well just not even agree to a man sending you money at all.
If I don't say nothing else, bro, I always say, like, this is why I feel like straight men need to really get a gay friend, bro. Because out the gate, I told my homie, like, bro, that ain't gonna fly. Now, initially, when I looked at the video, I was thinking what everybody else was thinking. I was like, $30, girl, you tripping. I know, like, 30 different places you can go with $30 and eat real good, especially for lunch. Like, it's not that deep. But see, this is why I say that all straight men need a gay friend, because gay friend pay attention to context that straight men don't pay attention to. As soon as I'd have went to her Instagram, I'd have been like, oh no, bro, like $30 is not gonna work. Bro, she's in Africa walking with lions. She's petting a cheetah like a corky. Out the gate, I would have been like, no, bro, like you can't even approach her like that. Like if you ain't running with a couple Honda, like I wouldn't even approach her. It clearly says in her bio that she's a nurse and a business owner. And I feel like at some point, like, we still have to stop pushing our standards on other people. Now, do I feel like she could have just said no, declined it, and kept it moving? Absolutely. But I also feel at some point men need to understand the level of playing field that they walking into. And if you're not ready to play on that level, then, bro, stop applying to play on that level. And also, bro, get a gay friend, bro, because, like, we would have told y'all from the jump, like, that wasn't going to fly. That was not going to fly. I'll do it. Lions is crazy.
You sent me $30 for lunch. I'm probably not going to spend it on lunch. It's probably going to go into my bank account and add to my total amount so that it can pay for other bills. We are living in a world where who gives a about how much you spend on lunch? If I spent $100 on lunch every day, and very rarely does anybody spend that much, and you sent me $30 for lunch, I'd be like, thank you for sending me some money. Now I have more money for myself. I mean, I know how to spend under $30 for lunch. I mean, I even know how to use that $30 and make it last for an entire week of lunches. I used to watch that show $40 a Day with Rachel Ray. So I know how to spend $30 on one lunch. I'm going to randomly make up a circumstance or a situation that happened to me that I know y'all are going to find ridiculous and come on the internet and complain about it so that y'all can tell me how ridiculous I am and run my numbers up. Because if you're rich and somebody sends you $30, you're richer. And if you're poor and somebody sends you $30, you're richer. There is no one who does not get richer if somebody sends them $30. Who cares about how much he's trying to impress you? You don't want to be with him, just take his money. Just take it.
Last time I'm gonna speak on this $30 situation, but I would have just politely told her return my money. Like, I don't know why you acting ungrateful and shit. You could have just ate McDonald's today. To be honest, I could have let you feed yourself, but in turn, I sent you $30 of my hard-earned money, and you talking about you expecting $100 ball. You can get nothing then. Like, yes, return me my funds politely, please, since you ungrateful. Like, damn, this done reminded me of that Cheesecake Factory situation. Like, what be going on through these women's brains, making them feel so entitled to be trying these grown men like that about their own hard-earned money and what they choose to do? Like, damn, you can't even show chivalry nowadays, because when you do it, it ain't enough. Hey, I wonder why chivalry just starting to wither away. And sooner or later, about 2 to 3 years, that shit gonna be dead completely. You can't even blame us no more. We trying, we attempting, and it still ain't enough. Blame y'all blame y'all peers, blame the other women while chivalry is dead. Because at this point, every man finna be an ass. Like, God.
And they was like, nah, because I'm like, $30 is not even half a tank in my car. Like, thought I was gonna go to Chick-fil-A.
And what's wrong with getting Chick-fil-A? Because Chick-fil-A didn't hurt nobody.
And this man sent me $30. Yeah. Yes, $30. And
all right, look, first of all, she's not wrong. She's not wrong for expecting $100 from dude at all. Okay. As a matter of fact, she should have expected more from dude. She should have expected $200 or $300 from dude. Dude want to jump in some random woman's DM and just offer to buy her lunch for nothing? You got to pay the tricks tax, homeboy. Yeah, you want to spend money? Show me the money. That's how she should have been. She absolutely wasn't wrong, and she should have expected more money. I'm gonna say one thing real quick before I get into what I want to say about this, man. But listen, man, when you got game and your game is tight and you understand the game, it is literally like having a superpower. You can see the Matrix. Remember at the end of the first Matrix movie when Neo finally realized that he was the one, he could see the coding of the Matrix? When your game is tight, you can literally see the coding of the... It's everywhere. Everybody on some... And that everybody is on in this situation is everybody is just focusing on the woman, talking about how ridiculous she sounds. She should be grateful that dude is doing this. Everybody is ignoring the real problem. And that's because people aren't aware of the real problem, because ain't nobody got no game. Listen, I've said this on other videos, man. This is how women treat suckers. You want to be on some sucker trick shit? This is what women do to you, bro. And the funny part about it is, towards the end of her video, she said that after dude sent her the $30, then he hit her up talking about can I get to know you? And she was like, oh, no, listen, you can't be on some trick shit and then try to switch it around and be on some genuine shit. It don't work like that, all right? Exactly. The way you enter is what you're going to have to maintain with a woman. Mm-hmm. So if you want to have a genuine situation with a woman, you got to enter it from a genuine situation. You can't enter it on some trick shit and then try to flip it to some genuine shit. If you want to enter being a trick, just stay a trick the whole time. Always spend money on that woman, all right? Because that's why she's dealing with you. That's the guy you present yourself as. Mm-hmm. So that's what she wants to deal with, all right? You don't want to be a trick, don't come into the situation on some trick and shit. And whether she should have been more grateful, that all that is irrelevant. If dude wasn't on the whole situation wouldn't have happened. See, there's a reason why on my channel, pretty much like 99% of my videos, I'm focusing on what the man did. I'm focusing on the man. The reason why is because the man is the leader. The woman is following your lead no matter what. Every time the woman is following your lead, everything starts with the man. So the man got to be right. When you ain't right, you subject yourself to some of the goofy shit you hear women saying on the internet. And the thing, we know she was on some silly shit. Talking about some $30 ain't enough for a lunch. She spent $100 when she eat on what? Sweetheart, what the hell you eating that cost $100? See, the thing is, when you as a man, when you also, you subject yourself to the goofy shit you hear women saying.
Okay.
All right? But when you're right and you want some, I'm doing my shit, either you follow my lead or I don't with you. All that women be on the internet talking about that shit don't faze you. All right? Like that situation, it's so funny to me. It reminded me of something that happened that I watched happen for years at the old nursing home job that I had some years ago. There was a guy that I worked with, I'm not going to say his name, but he was a trick. He was the biggest trick in the building, and everybody knew it too. Every time there was a new pretty girl there, he would be all in her face, buying her lunch every day. And those women I would hear them talking. They'd talk to me sometime and tell me how this guy would be like giving them money for concerts they want to go to. He'll be like, do shit like they'll call him to bring over liquor so they can get drunk. And he'll just bring the liquor and leave. You know what I mean? Silly shit like that, you know? And those women would ask me like, are they wrong for using dude like that? I'd be like, no, give him to buy y'all more shit. If he's stupid enough to be tricking like that, man, look, ladies, you find a sucker, get him for everything you can get him for. That's what he get for being a sucker and not believing in himself and not actually being genuine and telling you what's really on his mind and thinking that he can trick his way into with you. And then check this out. I want to make sure I say this too. I made a comment on another girl's video where she was talking about this too. And I basically said that I said dude on some sucker shit and women take advantage of suckers, right? And this woman told me, she said that he's not a sucker, it's just a kind gesture, right? I said no, he on some sucker shit, and I'm gonna prove it to you too. I was like, when the last time you seen a guy do some random shit like this for a woman that he's not attracted to? You don't see that, do you? These dudes only do it for like the hot chicks. You know what I mean? That's how you know they're full of shit. Because if they were just doing some random like nice shit, you'll do that for anybody. But they doing it for the girls they like. The girls that think it's hot because they think it's gonna like get them some brownie points. This is my way in. Okay? I'm gonna spend some money and she gonna want to with me because of that. That's how you know they on some sucker shit.
Yep.
You know, it got so bad in Homegirl's video, she actually had to like turn off her comments. That's real funny, man. But you know, it's just crazy to me. Everybody is missing the real point and what the real issue is. And that just tells me nobody understands the game. Nobody understands how this shit really works. And I understand now why everybody complain about dating is so, because don't nobody know what the hell they doing.
Oh, okay. Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. Yeah, on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So feel free, share your opinion. Okay, go ahead and share your thoughts. So for me personally, I am really, first, I just want to say, I'm really surprised about some of the men's response, like supporting her, saying, no, she's not being ungrateful. It is what it is. If you're going to come with money, then come with a big buck. Okay? Like, okay. That means some men are listening. Some men are getting it. And I'm seeing their own point of view. I didn't get that. But it's really interesting how the women's reaction was all of them were literally calling her ungrateful, while the men were the ones standing up for her. Like, I really find this video very interesting on that level. Like, I find that really, really interesting. So let me know your own thought down in the comment section. But I get it now. I get it. Yeah, it makes sense. If you're going, like I said in the reaction video, if you're going to lead with money, then stand with money, show up with money. So I understand why she's expecting more. But I was also in the place where I was like, you know what? It was a gesture, and I'm of that opinion. Like, if somebody, especially in the hard times we live in, if somebody show up for you, somebody choose to do something nice for you, just simply say thank you. But deep down in your head, you know, like, you know what, this is not for me, you're not for me, and that. But the man talking about how he should have checked Instagram. Obviously, he followed her on Instagram, so you know the type of woman she is. And that's what I was trying to relate in that place, where I was like, you can't give somebody something where the person, that thing means nothing to the person. Like, you can give the richest man in Africa's daughter $100 and she'll you're like, okay, what's that for? You get what I'm saying? So you go through Instagram, you find she's a business owner, she's a nurse, she makes good money, she can take care of herself, she can afford $100 lunch. Why would you send her $30? Like, I really feel like some of these men will really want to go out of their league or out of their finance brackets just to feel like, oh, I bagged that, I know that. But I really like that. Makes sense. Like, everybody have their standard. Look, if the standard is not for you, back out. Okay, back out. Not everybody is for everybody. Look at a woman, go to her page, even though it's not everybody that you can tell their standard from their social media page. Okay. I can tell you that. If you go to my Instagram, you can barely see anything about me, literally. Okay, so go to her page, and if you cannot provide the lifestyle she's providing for herself, why are you even saying hello to her? Why are you even sliding into her DM? Men should learn that. Like, why are you sliding into a woman's DM when you know the life she is living, you can provide it for her? Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this amazing conversation down in the comment section. But please keep it respectful. Go ahead and share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banking conversation. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps you to push out my content for more people to see. And that will be you supporting this channel and this girl. With that all said, guys, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.